on 6.00 years as a stay-at-home daughter. Area, medical, reached 31 October 2025. So I'm doing this follow-up kind of reflection the following month. Today is Monday, 24 November 2025, and here I, Tanis Coralee of Seattle, reflect on 24 November 2025 on what it was like to reach 6.00 years of being a full-time stay-at-home daughter. Area, medical, reached on 31 October 2025. So what was it like to reach it? It was long and arduous, and it's been a full-time commitment, and I have done a very good job of balancing my own projects, which fall into the realm of physiology and cardiology, and zoology. So cardiology is the study of the heart, an organ in the human body, and other species bodies as well. And then zoology is the study of animals. Okay. So the medical part here is in relation to my parents, especially my mother, and I'm the only person in my family to have served in a stay-at-home daughter capacity, and this is one that it's been difficult to juggle, and I have managed to navigate it entirely on my own, the balancing act of my own physiology research and self-experimentation in cardiology with helping out as I can, even if just trying to figure out what's going on medically with my mom. She has a rare condition, and so before I moved in with my parents and accepted the offer, yes, I kind of received offers from each of my parents apart and kind of together. And so for my mom, it was a bit of, she had this condition, and growing up, I'm not the only, human offspring of my parents. However, I was the only one who paid attention to my mom and her condition. And so, I had some, and so there was things that, and I supported her, and I was kind of the only human offspring she had that did support her when during my childhood. And so there's kind of a trust there, and she was, it'd be nice to, so they included me on, I would call and keep in touch around her doctor's appointments, if she had blood infusions, that kind of stuff, because she has this rare condition, and it can cause seizures and stuff like that. And there, in addition to kind of really overarching, kind of it can affect everything she does. And so there was a bit of it'd be nice to have a daughter who kind of was you could know what she could know medically and help out that way. And that was in 2019 before I moved in with my parents full time. So this is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I have not left Washington State overnight in over 6.00 years. Okay. So as of when I'm filming this, so there's there have been nights where I'll wake up and I'll run downstairs because I'll have heard something, and my mom will have fallen out of bed. So I need to go downstairs. I need to go downstairs and make sure she's okay. Is my dad okay? Or my dad had health complications when I was growing up. So there was there's been a very much it's a medical assistance, as in assisting them in relation to health and well-being, and then my mom received therapy, and so she would talk through stuff with me as well. And so there was the medical side, and my mom being it'd be nice to have somebody who's kind of knows what they can, and even I'd say last year and this year it's really been I've really been called on quite significantly in that role, in terms of remembering what her condition was like during my childhood, and connecting dots of yes, this is still the same condition and stuff like that. And it's been very heavily called upon from me this past year. And then for my dad, it was kind of, we're here for you, we support you, even if that means leaving, because I was in a really bad situation at work. And / school, and so I was in graduate school, and I quit with no degree and moved in with my parents, but my dad offered if you need to move in here, that's okay. And so between the two of them, they had communicated support and acceptance, and that they wanted me here if possible. And so I did take up that offer, and I'd say in terms of my own understanding of the medical system, if I ever make a breakthrough physiologically and in terms of cardiology, and I ever get it published, you know, as in like peer-reviewed journal article, I hope that I could design a cure or a solution, so to speak, that could be designed with the medical industry in mind, because of how much I have helped kind of behind the scenes with my mother. And just navigating the medical industry. In addition to my own, I have in-person doctor's appointments, visits. But like, I guess what I'm saying is I know it for myself, but I also helped on like a situation where it's not quite as seamless. It's a lot rockier. There's a rare condition involved, you know, that kind of thing. So I would hope that it would help me design a better cure, so to speak. Or solution, whatever. So I've learned far more about physiology. I was already working on my self-experimentation before I was called on by my parents, but I've learned far more medically than I would have had I on the trajectory I had before accepting the author. Than if I hadn't changed life trajectories, I might not have ever gained the kind of just medical industry understanding that I've gained through this position that I'm currently serving in as well. So it's now over 6.00 years, but this is on kind of reaching that metric, 6.00 years. And so on 6.00 years as a stay-at-home daughter, area medical reached 31 October 2025.